Welcome back to TesLUCKY, the YouTube channel where you can follow the adventures of Lucky the Tesla, and where all of our videos are Tesla related. So before we get started today, you can see my friend Rob is with me for another episode of Talk Tesla Time. Hi, Rob.
Hey, Jen, how are you?
I'm good. How are you holding up in the new era of social distancing?
It's definitely strange, but I'm getting a little used to it and hoping that it's over quickly.
It's strange for sure.
Hey.
Hey, Carly. Oh, wait a second. Oh, look, Gianna just made her way into Tesla Time. Gianna, tell the viewers of TesLUCKY that they should subscribe and hit the bell for notifications.
You should subscribe.
Oh my
and hit
God.
the bell for notifications.
Of course they should. Why? Because all of our videos are Tesla related. So
she doesn't even know how much. She probably doesn't even know much about Teslas.
okay. Bye, girls. Close the door, Carly.
I embarrassed her, and I'm glad about that.
The reasons to subscribe to TesLUCKY are if you already love Tesla, if you're thinking about buying a Tesla, or if you're just curious about electric vehicles in general, then you should subscribe to TesLUCKY and click the bell for notifications. So all of our videos are Tesla related, which is why Rob and I get together once a month or so for Talk Tesla Time. And today, Rob, I really need you to catch me up because I have been kind of like not paying attention to Tesla news because I've been kind of engrossed in coronavirus news.
Yeah, well, it's been pretty crazy over the last month, as you know, and the stock has gone up and down quite a bit. So that's sort of going to probably continue for a while as the stock market has its ups and downs. But the big news last week was that Tesla reported their first quarter production and delivery numbers. So for January, February, March, they reported it on April 2nd. Okay. And they had the best first quarter ever in their history. So,
wow. Yeah,
the numbers were really good. They produced 103,000 vehicles and they delivered approximately 89,000 vehicles. So they built more than they produced this time because I don't know if you remember, but in the fourth quarter, they had delivered more than they produced. And remember, they were delivering a lot of vehicles that they had in stock, and then all the showrooms were bare.
Right.
There were no vehicles for test drives and things like that. So so that was the good news. They delivered more vehicles, or excuse me, they had the best Q1 or first quarter in their history. The interesting thing is, it was a complete guess as to what it would end up being like. The people that have followed the companies, the company had predicted anywhere from 57,000 vehicles on the low end to 92 on the high end.
Wow,
so they really beat everybody's estimates. Yeah, it was a crazy range because nobody knew how the impact was going to be. And the Fremont factory closed on March 24th, so they were able to do a lot of production, but now it's closed, as you know.
Yeah, I'm sure
anyways,
next quarter is going to be a little bit of a guessing game too, probably.
Exactly. So the difference for the second quarter is going to be that Shanghai is up and running, and they're producing at least 3,000 vehicles a week. Okay. And that's way ahead of schedule. You know, they were hoping to get there, but the rumor isn't, it's not a definite. This is just the talk behind the scenes a little bit that they are at that number. So that's a good thing. And the key too is that the Model Y deliveries have started. So they started producing the Model Y in Fremont in January, and the delivery started in March. So that was the other good thing.
Wow, you know, I was like, before we moved back from Las Vegas to Big Pine Key, I was like, I had really like sky high anticipation about the deliveries beginning for the Model Y, and I couldn't wait to like see one on the road for the first time. And I kind of like forgot that like, yeah, they would have started to deliver the Model Y.
Yeah, They did, and it was. I haven't seen one either. I've seen it just on YouTube and in pictures and things. But the interesting thing was, I went to the dealership near my house. There is a new Tesla dealership in West Palm Beach that's on the main, what you'd call like the car road where all the other dealerships are. And
Okay.
as you know, because you went to the other one, it used to be sort of in a little bit of a remote type area where they had all the superchargers and the test drives. Now they're in a really clean, modern looking dealership, just like everybody else is. And they have delivered, they wouldn't tell me the exact number. They just said we have delivered a few Model 3s. So the Model 3 is being delivered out of there.
Oh, okay. You're saying, so I thought you were referencing Model Y as being delivered.
Excuse me, Model Y, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, the Model Y, they've delivered a few of them out of that dealership. So
Okay.
they're still delivering vehicles. They're still operating. The question is going to be, how many vehicles are they going to be able to produce when they get back up and running?
Right, right. Yeah, so I haven't seen a Model Y on the road yet, but I'm down here in the Florida Keys and I haven't been driving very much.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hey,
Carly.
hey, Carly.
Can I do something for Talk Tesla time?
What do you want to do for Talk Tesla time? You got to talk loud and you got to look
Okay.
right into the camera.
Okay. I would like to say something. The Model Y is trash.
Why is the Model Y trash,
It
Carly?
is just copying the Model 3 and the Model X besides the doors. It is,
Well, the Model Y doesn't have the falcon wing doors.
but everything else it's copying it. Besides the doors. It's just not a good car and it's sloppy and it looks like they took parts from this and put it in this. Thank you. Have a good night.
Okay, I have a feeling that Rob would disagree with you on this.
I don't care.
And we're not going to necessarily turn it into a debate. What's that? Okay, Carly, thank you. Carly's filming in the house. I'm filming out of the house. So it's, this is all part of being cooped up in the house all day with your 12-year-old.
This is the new short-term normal.
Okay, so Carly says the Model Y is trash. If you disagree with her, let us know in the comments below. If you agree with her, let us know in the comments below. I mean, I guess she's a little bit spoiled with the X, right? I don't know why she thinks the Model Y is trash. It's not like she's seen one up close. The closest thing I've seen to one, because I guess I was mentioning before we got interrupted that down here in the Florida Keys, I haven't been driving that much and there aren't that many Teslas that I've seen on the road down here yet. Is on YouTube because the YouTube channel TesLatino shot a video with our friends at the Wrap My Tesla Signature Customs garage where Carly had filmed a Supercharger social time with that nice family that runs the Wrap My Tesla business. And
I remember that.
Decked out a Y, and I'm going to put a link in the description to the TesLatino video. It's really well edited. It's a great video. It's about 11 or 12 minutes, and you can really see the Y up close, and you can see some like pretty cool ways to customize it as well.
Yeah, I watched that video. Thanks for sending it to me. It's really cool.
Wasn't it really well edited? I was really
Yeah.
impressed with that video, the camera angles. I was like, did they have a drone in the in that like garage, that like workspace? Like they got some like really great angles of the car. Very, very good footage.
It's amazing what they can do.
Yeah.
And I had one more comment to bring up about the way Tesla's dealerships work now in the business model.
Yeah.
Because I went in there to talk to them a little bit, and they told me that everything that they're doing now is what they call no-touch service. So if you want to do a test drive, and this is an interesting thing for any other people, maybe they don't know, some of the viewers, that you can take a Tesla for a test drive and you can keep the vehicle overnight.
Oh,
So you could bring it home, yeah, and like check it out in your garage, see how it fits in your driveway, that type of
Make
thing.
sure your
and then
car
bring it.
seats fit, like everything, your golf
Exactly, yes. Yeah, you could, exactly. You could, if you know you're going to load it up for weekend journeys and things, you could do all that. And what they were basically saying about no touch is that they'll just email you the paperwork and you can just sign it all and sign it all online and send it back in, and they'll just leave the car out front with the key.
Oh,
and that's it. So, and it's the
wow.
same thing if you want to buy a vehicle. You don't have to even go inside the dealership. If you bought a Tesla and you're going to go there and pick it up at the dealership versus have it delivered to your house, you could just have it there ready and waiting. So it's an interesting thing in my view that the whole no touch service is kind of the right type of business model for the future, you know, especially the way that things are right now. So hopefully Tesla will still be selling a fair amount of vehicles and they'll still have some traffic. Of course, it is depends on certain states, because in some states I think they're not considered essential business, but in Florida it's considered an essential business, so they're still operating.
Yeah. I've actually been trying to get some information from Tesla about this for my own curiosity. I asked them over the phone, and I've also chatted with a few Tesla sales reps over the website. You know, it seems like some states, as you said, auto sales are considered essential business, and they can deliver with the modified, probably like no touch approach. But I've also learned that some states are not allowing deliveries. The one state that I've just learned was Pennsylvania right now is not allowed to sell cars, and Tesla can't deliver cars. So they basically, I was trying to figure out if they have like a reference list of states where you can or can't, you know, get a Tesla delivered right now. And there's really no such resource that Tesla is willing to share with consumers. They said you just have to call the showroom in the individual state. They're like, place the order online, and then they will talk through the options there. I
Right.
did want to give a shout out to one of TesLucky's best viewers and subscribers, Charlie, who you probably have seen his name in the comments on almost every video that we did. Charlie is very excited that he finally got his Tesla. He ordered a white Tesla Model 3. He lives in Texas, and he took delivery a week ago. So as of a week ago, I know that they are delivering to Texas. Hi, Charlie. Leave us a comment.
Congratulations, Charlie.
Let us know how you're loving your new Tesla. I guess it's kind of easy to like social distance on the roads if you don't go, if you just go drive around, you know, you're not really hurting anybody, right? And on that
Absolutely.
note, I also have to tell you that Tesla Joy posted a video that I watched today that I really liked, where she talked about having Tesla withdrawal and getting the Tesla itch, that she was cooped up at home and just wanted to get out and drive her Tesla. And she used to drive a really nice BMW before she got a Tesla, but she never had that like longing for the car after like 3 or 4 or 5 days of like not driving her car. That it wasn't until she had the Tesla Model 3 that she really had car withdrawal. And I can relate because I drove 86 miles round trip the other day to go to the Starbucks drive-through in Key West, which is definitely an essential business, in my opinion, and to the state of Florida. So I'll put a link in the description to Tesla Joy's video as well, talking about Tesla withdrawal. I think it's a good watch.
Excellent.
Charlie got his Tesla. I have a friend in Miami who just recently ordered, so be able to track her delivery experience. Right now, Rob, the website says 8 to 12 weeks for delivery on all the models. And it also said free supercharging for life with any Model X or Model S purchase. I thought that was kind of interesting and something I
Yes.
want to share with the viewers of TesLucky. If you've been thinking about an S or an X, free supercharging for life. We love it. We definitely.
That's a great benefit. Fantastic benefit.
Really good benefit. So what else have you learned about deliveries? Anything else from your check?
No, that's about it. I think I'm excited that there's a dealership even closer to my house than the other one was, and it's in a great spot. So when it comes to like the Palm Beach area, Tesla has the showroom in the Gardens Mall, and now the big dealership right in the car alley on Okeechobee Boulevard. So they're gonna be really cranking out vehicles for the next several years.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing with me all the details from the sales numbers last week and everything you've learned about the deliveries there. I did also want to post or put a link in the description to an iTesla video that I watched. Lots of time to watch YouTube videos during the self-isolation process. But he did a video about how to buy a Tesla now in these like strange times. And I believe he touches on some of the concepts that you shared about no touch and the ability to pick up and drop off vehicles and take delivery of vehicles in certain states in a very like safe and respectful way with the social distancing that we all have to adhere to. So I'm going to put that link in the description as well. So people, when you're done watching this video, just go to the description. It's all going to be queued up, 2 or 3 really interesting videos for you to watch to pass the time for anyone who wants to learn more about Tesla. So I wanted to share the tweet for this episode. We always feature an Elon tweet at the end. And this time it's a little bit of a series of tweets and very, very relevant to the coronavirus pandemic. I'm going to put these tweets up on the screen. On this first one, you will see back on March 21st, Elon talks about just had a long engineering discussion with Medtronic about state-of-the-art ventilators. Very impressive team. And that was on March 21. And this to me is amazing. On March 31st, 10 days later, Elon tweets, "We have FDA-approved ventilators. We'll ship to hospitals worldwide within Tesla delivery zones. Device and shipping costs are free. The only requirement is that the vents are needed immediately for patients and not put into a warehouse." Like 10 days from meeting with Medtronic to actually having ventilators partially made out of Tesla auto parts that can be shipped to hospitals.
Incredible.
Like, what other company gets things done in 10 days, Rob?
No, it's definitely Elon just pushing the envelope and having an amazing staff. You know, they have the best engineers, the best production people that just get it done.
They're very, very committed, very dedicated people, not just to making Tesla cars, but in this case, dedicated to, helping society in any way that they could. And Elon just must be like, how do we do it? Let's get it done. Like, what are the barriers? And he just must address them, like, without committees and without memos and without acronyms. I've never worked for a company like that, have you?
Unfortunately, no.
It goes on a little bit further too. And there's one more link I'm going to put in the description to a YouTube video. And that is one that was posted by Tesla. They tweet about it as well, showing a video. It's only like 3 or 4 minutes, but it shows the actual Tesla ventilator. And it has like a whiteboard and it shows which parts are Tesla automotive parts and which parts are like traditional healthcare parts. And it just kind of shows like how they were able to design it. And I know this is sort of like a 4-tweet series for the tweet at the end, but this to me is remarkable and like this warms my heart. But here is a tweet from the hospital in New Jersey, Ocean Medical Center, and their staff with opposing with the ventilator, saying, "Thank you, Tesla." They have the new Tesla ventilator in use for a patient that needs it. And they talk here, they have a thank you tweet to Elon and the team at Tesla for making this happen. And they say that they nicknamed the vent the Model V. I just love it that we now have the Model V for the Tesla ventilators that are out in the world, hopefully helping people across the country, recover from this like horrific virus that we're all dealing with now. We're not.
It's amazing
dealing with it, but by not being out in society, we are, dealing with the consequences of this world changing virus.
Yeah, that's a great story, and it's proud to be part of a company or support a company that really gets things done and is trying to do the right thing.
Absolutely, absolutely. So good news all the way around. Good news with the first quarter sales numbers for Tesla. Good news with the new auto dealership, the new Tesla location in West Palm Beach. The fact that you can buy a Tesla today. Hopefully, most states will find a way to deliver it to you. If it's a Model X or a Model S, you get free supercharging and the Tesla ventilators.
Yes.
Really, the most controversial thing today was that the Model Y is trash, right?
Carly has her own opinions. Hopefully the other viewers will comment. It's an interesting discussion.
It is an interesting discussion, you know. I mean, maybe the Model Y isn't for everybody. There's more and more choices than ever for what type of Tesla fits your budget and fits your garage and fits your lifestyle. So go Tesla.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Rob. It's great to be back in the same state with you, even though I can't actually like see you. I can only see you here on Zoom, but you know, I feel closer to you now that, you know, we're only like about 4 hours away down here.
It's great to have you guys back in Florida. Really enjoy it.
So, all right. Well, hopefully we will have new topics for you in less than a month. If you have any feedback for us on the Talk Tesla Time format or what we discuss, what we don't discuss, ideas for future topics, please let us know. I'll put some links here at the end of the video to some other TesLUCKY videos you might want to check out in addition to the videos in the discussion. And we hope that everyone stays safe and healthy out there in the world. Until next time, be safe and healthy.
Be safe, everyone.